Hi, we're here at Old Mates Bar at Belmont catching up with legendary owner and breeder Bob Peters. Bob, thanks for your time, mate.
Yeah, good morning.
I think we're all excited in WA about the fact that Enticing Star and Arcadia Queen are not far away from the big spring racing.
No, it's very good to have them over there and good to have them have a slot to get in. That was, a little bit of drama to get them in, but they're there now.
$14 million. Bob, I think about that all the time. If I had the opportunity to have a horse in there, that would just blow my socks off.
Yes, but a lot of water under the bridge before you get there. We have to get there yet and we have to win. That's the hard part.
Did you think at the time, once you had the opportunity to, I guess, look at the Everest itself, that you do have the right horses to be competitive?
I think so. As I said many times before, if it wasn't Randwick, I would say no, but being Randwick, and we all know that's a testing track, it's uphill, and it's hard to win there.
No doubt about it. Dealing with Chris Waller, what's that been like?
Very good, very efficient. Everything's gone smoothly in that direction.
I'd imagine being with Grant and Lana and Adam, of course, you have a lot of communication with those guys. With Chris having a huge team, is it the same or is it a bit different?
It's different because I have to sit back once the horses have gone away. I have a lot less involvement than what I have if they're here.
How hard's that?
I've been through it a lot of times before. I'm used to it.
So far, the horses have been over in Sydney for about 2 months so far. Has Chris given you an indication of how they're tracking at the moment?
They're just starting to move along a little bit now. They had a little bit of work yesterday and the day before, and they're very happy with them. So we'll see what happens.
So far, for a map leading into the Everest, what are they thinking about in terms of kicking off the campaigns for both Arcadia Queen and Enticing Star?
Well, I'd like to keep them separate if I can, but the lead-up races will tell us that, and their trials will also tell us where we are. I don't want them having more than 1 or 2 starts before it, preferably only 1.
I'm going to get to Arcadia Queen in a second, which we know just blew everybody away, particularly around Australia, which is a big thing for WA racing. But Enticing Star seems to be a horse that's really built, and to think that Chris Waller has selected Enticing Star to represent him must mean to me, from an outsider, that she's going very well.
Yes, it's his slot is owned by a syndicate, so the whole of the syndicate had to agree. I'm sure he would have had some input into it, but I think there was you're very experienced racing people that own the syndicate.
No doubt about it. So, from your point of view, how have you viewed her against Arcadia Queen?
I've been asked that a lot, and I don't know. I think I wouldn't know which one to go for. I don't think there's a lot between them over this distance. As the distances go out, maybe Arcadia Queen would have the supremacy.
When you look at the other horses, we've all seen them on a national footprint, I guess. Are there any that you're worried about, or it's just concentrating on your horse?
Oh, I think the favourite, Santa Ana Lane, is the one to worry about.
One of the things that people have mentioned to you, I've seen different articles, is the winks factor, particularly with Arcadia Queen. How does that sit with you?
Oh, I wouldn't like to talk about her in the same breath. I don't think that's a long way to go before anything like that could happen. Hopefully she's run some good races for us.
I think it's going to be great for Perth racing in particular. The Golden Eagle too, which looks like Arcadia Queen will probably progress to as well. That's something that we're also talking about. Mystic Journey is almost a match race at these times. That's pretty exciting.
Yes, well, hopefully Mystic Journey goes in a different direction, but if things go well, she'll progress to that.
William Pike, he's been riding all the horses over here, and he's got a great affinity with you. Have you thought about whether that would be the right mix to be able to have William race over at Randwick?
Yes, we haven't made any decisions on jockeys, and we'll look at that when the race gets closer. But obviously he and I have discussed it, so we'll see what happens.
Will you be over there firsthand watching all of the lead-up races, including and then finalising in the Everest, particularly for...
No, I'll probably have horses racing here, a lot more than what I'll have there.
You won't get over there for the big ones?
I'll get over for the big ones, but not the other ones.
Is it too early to talk about the TABtouch Masters and the possibility of those 2 horses coming back and being a part of our summer?
Yeah, the timing says we could do that. and that's in the back of my mind. So we'll just wait and see what happens.
We look forward to it, mate. It's going to be a great TABtouch Masters coming up. I can't wait for the spring to see your unbelievable horses in action. Really appreciate your time here, mate.
Thanks, you. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Bob.